an extraordinary medical breakthrough for one of the cruelest and most devastating diseases. Fred Davis died of Huntington's when he was 54. His son Jack has inherited the gene. For the first time, the disease can now be treated. For the first time, doctors say they have made a major medical breakthrough in one of the cruelest and most devastating diseases. Huntington's disease kills brain cells. It has been described as like having dementia, Parkinson's and motor neuron disease all at the same time. It's a disease that runs in families and affects thousands of people in the UK alone. Now, though, doctors say they have been able to treat it successfully for the first time, dramatically slowing its progression down. Now, if you look at these two brain scans, you can see just how terrible Huntington's is for anyone who has it. This up at the top is a healthy brain, all the white there. This one down here, the black areas show where it has been destroyed by disease. It affects movement, thinking and mood, and it gets worse over time. There is no cure. Our medical editor, Fergus Walsh, reports.
Jack May Davis knows that without treatment, he's guaranteed to develop Huntington's disease, which killed his father. Caused by a faulty gene, it progressively destroys brain cells and affects the whole body. Jack's father, Fred, developed symptoms in his late 30s and eventually needed round-the-clock care. He died aged 54.
Yeah, it was really, really awful and just horrible to see. And horrible to know as well that could be, or, you know, would be me at some point.
So, Lucy, if you look here, you can see...
But now there is hope. A trial of a gene therapy slowed the progression of Huntington's disease by 75% over 3 years.
I am absolutely thrilled and excited that we now have a potential treatment for this truly devastating disorder. So what that means for a patient is that they're able to stay in their work longer, they're able to function well, they're able to stay independent. So it will give them more years of living a good quality of life.
Here you can see the one-off gene therapy being injected deep into the brain of one of the 29 patients on the trial. The drug, called AMT-130, enters cells in the brain, releasing its genetic material. This lowers levels of a toxic protein and slows progress of the disease. This gene therapy represents a stunning breakthrough in Huntington's disease. It is rare to see such dramatic and convincing results from any medical trial, and there is hope that this experimental treatment will be licensed perhaps as soon as next year.
Here is a picture of your brain. Looks fantastic.
It raises the prospect that Jack, who's 30, could be treated to prevent his faulty gene from ever causing Huntington's. Has it in some ways lifted some of the shadow of this disease from you?
Yeah, it does make the future seem a little bit brighter, but it's definitely going to help, you know, definitely going to help with knowing that I have got more time here than perhaps I first thought.
Hello, bro.
This footage from 2019 shows Charles Sabine visiting his brother John in a care home shortly before his death. John had been a prominent barrister, but lost the ability to walk or talk as Huntington's disease progressed. Charles, who also carries the gene, says today's news changes everything.
This is a game changer for generations. Families like mine have had to suffer this dreadful disease without any hope whatsoever, a complete vacuum.
If approved, the drug is certain to be very expensive. Another gene therapy costs over £2 million. But for researchers and for Huntington's disease families, this is the breakthrough they've dreamed of for years. Fergus Walsh, BBC News.